what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I have been MIA for 2 weeks. Yes, I was making videos every week, or posting every week I should say, but honestly I had like a little episode and some stuff going on, and I just kind of needed to take a break and step back, but I'm back. So today we're gonna do a get ready with me while I do my makeup and have a little story time. I'm actually gonna put a new vlog up because I'm getting ready to go out for Mariah's birthday. So I want to do my makeup, y'all. I am not like a makeup artist or anything, so if y'all see me doing my makeup and y'all like, she needs to do this, she needs to add this product, just comment below, because I'm always looking for new products to try. I am a Fenty stan, but I'm always open to using other things. So, you know what I'm saying? Help your girl out. So, like I said, I had spent 2 weeks like just offline, off socials, off YouTube. I just needed a break. Sometimes running a business really is mentally draining because you're always between like, you know, a crossroads, and always trying to do whatever to get to your next goal. And it's funny because I remember I went to this seminar, and the lady basically said like entrepreneurship really is nothing but just like putting fires out. That's all. That's basically how she explained it, and that has stuck with me this whole time because she was not lying. It's literally putting fires out. I really just wanted to come and talk to y'all, like just have a real open conversation, because there's been a lot of things on my mind and on my heart, especially when it comes to like running a business. It is not all glamorous like social media make it seem. Don't get me wrong, sometimes there's really glamorous points, but it's funny because right now there is nothing glamorous about what I'm doing with my business. I am literally in the fickle of it. The fickle of it, literally. Somebody asked me what my skincare routine was. A side note, I don't have one, but y'all see these little bags? Well, this one to get rid of that. But I'm literally in the fickle of like the not glamorous part at all. Like I'm really hustling my booty off, and it is exhausting, and is mentally, physically exhausting, but necessary. And I've realized, like, I went to Jamaica a couple weeks ago. Y'all seen that vlog, and I really needed that. And going to Jamaica reminded me I love traveling. I know if y'all watch any of my vlogs, I'm always going somewhere, very much somewhere. But going to Jamaica made me realize that I want to live a life where I can travel every month, where I can literally say, you know what, this week I want to be in Thailand. Like, let me call my man and see if he wants to go to Thailand for the week. And he's like, yeah, let's go. Like, I want to live a life that looks like that. I was listening to this podcast. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Diary of a CEO. But I just started listening to them, and they had a guest on there that basically talked about, what does your rich life look like? And he was like, don't just say like the normal typical answers. And he hates when people say like freedom. It looks like freedom. It's like doing whatever I want. He said, no, you need to specify it. Like, what does your rich life look like? How can you envision something when you can't even put words to it, right? So I've been thinking about that, you know, like, what does my rich life look like? And my rich life looks like being debt free. My rich life looks like traveling every month. My rich life looks like running a business full time, having employees, making a difference in my community through my business, bringing people together through my business, reaching people globally, bringing in billions of dollars, doing some good in the world with my business. That's what it looks like for me. And it's just one of those things that's just like, I kept thinking about it, like, man, your rich life, right? Because you just go on social media and everyone's like, I'm doing this, I want to do that, I want to do that. But it's like, you know, he's like, you literally need to be like, when you talk about your rich life, you literally need to say, my rich life encompasses like flying to China first class and sitting in the first row, eating so-and-so, like specify that much, because how can you envision something for yourself and you can't even really put it in words? I keep thinking about that, and I think about all the times that I say I want to do all this stuff, but like I need to get more specified so that I can make a plan to make these things happen. I'm very much in my working girl season. Like, I'm fasting. I am fasting for 30 days. As my fast is more as a thank you, God, for bringing me out of and not a I need God to bring me out of. Most people fast, so something can come something can come to pass. But I'm just thanking God because I know it's already come. It's already happened. So I am fasting. Like, I've given up TV. Given up a few other things as well. And I just want to go to work. I just want to live a life that I've always dreamed about. And it's like, you can't tell me that that's not possible when I literally see people doing it every day. And no, it may not be every single person, but like, why are you not living out your dreams? We live in America, or I live in America, and literally you can be born with nothing. You can be born with nothing. You can come from the projects. You could come from homelessness. You can come from all of these things and become millionaires. People out here living their life, and I mean their dreams. And maybe your rich life don't even look like, having money. It can just look like freedom. I mean, it can look like just being able to spend time with the people you love, whatever it is. But my point is that, like, it's so many people out here living their dreams all the time. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody struggles in different ways, whatever, but like, there's some people out here living their dream full time. You look at some of your favorite rappers, singers, living out their dreams, and yes, it comes with sacrifice and hard work, and it took patience, X, Y, and Z, but guess what? They still living out their dreams. Every time you turn the TV on, somebody living out their dreams being on your TV. You watch your favorite movie. Right now, it's all about Barbie. Like, she living out her dreams right now. Being on a box office hit. Like, that was somebody's dream. And you telling me that I gotta settle? That I gotta just work a 9 to 5? And there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. Nothing wrong. You can have a good life working 9 to 5. But for me, Autumn, when I think about what I've been called to do, I know it's not working a 9 to 5 because I just don't find happiness in it. I just think about what I want for myself, and I want to live a life where I'm not clocking in. I want to be somebody's boss. I want to be the CEO. I want to run a business. I want to be the person that you have to call on. But, call on for everything, good or bad. But that comes with a lot, right? So it's like, everything comes with sacrifice is really my point to y'all. Every single thing comes with sacrifice, good or bad. And I'm just even thinking about, like, all the things that I want for myself, all the goals that I have. And I don't mind saying my goals because y'all gonna hold me accountable. If nobody else holds me accountable, I know y'all gonna hold me accountable. Hold me accountable for saying that I'm gonna do all these things and actually do it. Like, I know y'all gonna hold me accountable for that. Y'all gonna hold me accountable for that. So, like, for instance, in the next 10 years, I want Rihanna to wear So Fashionable. I want Rihanna to be in So Fashionable. In the next 10 years, I want to live by coastal. I kind of live by coastal part-time, but I want to full-time live by coastal. Like, have meetings in LA, but still live on the East Coast. In the next 10 years, I want to be having a multi-million-dollar company where I've employed over 100 people that look like me. In the next 10 years, I want to be married. I want to have a kid. In the next 10 years, I want to, this is kind of silly, but in the next 10 years, I want to do an all expense paid vacation for all of my family that I love and all of my friends. Like, I paid. Because right now, like, I'm in the season where it's a lot of sacrifice that comes with going after it, and I have really understanding friends and really understanding family, and I just want to show my appreciation. Like, thank y'all for never giving up on me, because I know y'all could have did that. So, like, I want to, and I say that next 10 years, the next 5 years, I want to do an all exclusive, like, trip for everyone that held me down. In the next 5 years, I want all of my debt paid off. Like, these student loans, baby, they are holding the weight over my shoulder, and I can't even carry it. It is just too heavy. But I'm gonna pay mine off in the next 5 years, and I want to pay my best friend Mia's off. I told her that I would pay her debt off. She deserves to live a life where, like, the last thing she's not worrying about no debt, because she's always been right there with me, especially when I worried about stuff like that. And I want to pay her debt off. I want her to live a debt-free life. And you see, like, these are just some of my goals. I have a whole list of goals. In the next 10 years, I want to write a bestseller. I want to have my own master class. It's a lot of things that I want to do in the next 10 years. Like, that's why I just can't. I took 2 weeks off and I had to realize, and I'm using like the Fenty tinted moisturizer because I got a really, really deep tan and my foundation doesn't match as much, but this is a little darker so I can mix it and it not look ghostly. Anyways, I told y'all I'm a Fenty girl. Everything in here is pretty much Fenty. Anyways though, yeah, in the next 10 years, I really want to just do all those things. And I want in the next 10 years, I really also strive for peace. I mean, I'm striving for that right now. That's a goal. Like, I want to do all these things and I understand the sacrifice and stuff that comes with it, but I want to be at peace with it and not stress myself out, because I also read some studies that, like, you know, people who are entrepreneurs, who are like top execs, etc., they die earlier from all the stress, you know, all the stress and all that comes with it. And I want to live a long life. The women in my family be living long lives. My grandma passed away at 88, baby. Her mother passed away at 80 something. Like, I want to live a long life. So I pray for peace and doing things that just don't stress me out as much. Or, you know, life gonna stress you out, but like, please give me a break. Let's just stop. I don't even have to put no concealer on, y'all. Tans really do me well. I will say that. Tans really do me well. I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer on, just a little bit. Yeah, I told you I love me some Fenty. I need to redo my eyebrows too. I forgot what I was talking about, but basically, there's so much stuff I want to do in my life. So much stuff I'm going to do, and I just can't. Trying to stop being as like emotional about things. And so I feel like right now I'm like in the season of like transition of just saying goodbye to the old me and hello to this new era of Autumn. The era of Autumn who becomes the boss she always knew she could be. The era of Autumn who has like this deep peace about her life. The era of Autumn that really lives out her dreams. I'm telling you, anybody that lives out a dream is so lucky. They're so lucky. It's people out here that's going to die with dreams they wish they could have accomplished. Things they wish they could have did. And I think I get that from my mom. Like, I'm really also big, y'all, on like this idea that the past and your childhood, your family, it's all in connection of who you are in the current time. My mom is very much I'm going to live my best life regardless. That's how my mom has been my entire life. My mom could have had no money in her account and sister girl was still trying to go on a trip. That's kind of like me all the time. Like, I literally get that from my mom. And I love that about us. Because life's too short to not do whatever you want. And that's why, y'all, I'm doing a weekend of vlog life this week. And it's going to be kind of boring. Because I'm on my Beyonce, like, tour grind. Like, you know how Beyonce tours and the prep is crazy. Like, she's so disciplined. She's so, like, her work ethic is really one to just admire. I was watching Homecoming the other day, and I was really watching just to get inspiration, because I'm like, I need to jump in it. And like, just watching it, I was getting chills. Like, how can someone be so disciplined that they can just eat an apple? You know, cut out all of these things, like, and she's like 15, she used to have 15-hour rehearsal days. Like, I can't even keep working for 4 hours straight. That's the work ethic I want to acquire. Like, I'm doing something in a space where there's not people that look like me, that reaches those heights. And like, to be Beyonce, to do all the things she's doing 25 years later. Like, that ain't just come because y'all thought she was cute and she could sing. There's a lot of people that was cute and could sing that are not on Beyonce's level anymore. Like, that comes with work. That comes with the work ethic. That comes with the grinding, even when you think that you might have made it. Imagine how Beyonce would have acted, like, if she would have thought she made it. As she also said in the Homecoming movie, like, I'm always a student of the game, basically. And I respect it because sometimes people get to certain heights and they, like, act like they know everything. Like, I never want to be like that. Like, I'm currently taking, like, this fashion course because I need to know everything. I'm trying to run a $1 billion business and I don't know. I'm trying to run a $1 billion business in a space where it's not people that look like me, which means that people are going to always be trying to second guess me and, like, come sideways at me. I need to be on my stuff. So I'm currently taking a fashion class. Like, what are you doing to get this dream to come true, y'all? What are you doing to make it happen? Like, what are you sacrificing? What are you doing? And I know it's kind of, and I get it, right? People don't want to sacrifice for real, because, like, Mom, I'm only going to live once. I'm only going to be this young once. But then it's just like, I don't want to be, like, older and with a life of regret. That's my worst fear, is just, like, living a life of regret. Like, when I get, like, 50, 60, 70, and I'm like, I could have did it already. Like, I could have been this person. Like, nah, I'm gonna be like 50, 60, 70 on a yacht somewhere with my kids and my grandkids, like, have them set up for life. So that's why I'm okay with sacrificing and willing to, like, sacrifice. Although my next couple of weeks, though, it's gonna be like I'm living my best life because I just have so many things planned. Because I also feel like you gotta have a balance. And I think Milan Harris talks a lot about that. Like, I be watching all her stuff, but she talks about, like, even when she was broke, she was having fun. Like, it's like a balance. Like, yeah, I may go out today, but, like, when I'm home I'm sitting at this desk right here on this laptop. Okay, like, I may not on my day-to-day be having fun, but baby, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna have a good time. So I think that's how I try to, rationalize it. Like, if I'm working my butt off every day at home, like, after work, I'm pulling 6-7 hours after my job or whatever, like, I'm going to hang out with my friends. I may miss some things, but I'm not going to miss everything. I'm going to at least try not to. For real, though. Like, I'm going to try not to, but it's about balance, and I'm really working on having a better balance. My friends always like, oh, here she goes. She can't come. She working on So Fashionable. Like, she can't come. And it's like, yeah, sometimes for real, I do be saying no. But, like, certain times, I'm like, yeah. So, like, every weekend, swear, I have something to do. Every weekend until, like, October. And, y'all, while we're on a note, So Fashionable is doing our first campaign, Seize the Summer. It's been a learning experience. I think there's some things that I've realized by doing this. But it's been a real learning curve. And I'm glad that I am doing my first campaign. Right? Like, I just also feel like I'm showing that you don't need to have all the money in the world to have a successful campaign. Because our campaign, the goal was just to get some people to notice, like, So Fashionable. So being on the streets, telling people about So Fashionable, like, that was all part of it. So I am glad that has been successful in that way. And it's just been trial and error. So I'm proud of it because, it's been a journey doing this little campaign. And we're not even done yet. We have Renaissance. We're going to be doing some stuff for Renaissance when it comes to DC. Really excited. So y'all better be following So Fashionable on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, all that. Because you want to, especially if you're going to be at the Renaissance concert in DC, we got something special. So you're not going to want to miss that. So if I was you, I would go follow So Fashionable right now. Right now. Like, stop watching this vlog and go follow them, like, for real. I like that the new makeup. I'm just, like, ranting today. I like that the new makeup looks, like, is, like, more natural. Even though my brows are more natural. I don't know, I just think it looks better. And y'all, I need to do my lashes. One thing about me is I am a self-made type of girl. Honestly, I'm a God-made type of girl because he gave me all these talents. Like, I be doing my own false lashes. I'm not doing it today. I'm just going to put some strips on. But I be doing my own lashes. Girl, I could do my own hair. I'm a nail tech on my free time. Say what you want, but, like, if only I could learn how to wax myself. But my pain tolerance is on the floor. But if I could learn how to wax myself, like Ronye, Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. Nothing. And honestly, the only reason I really did my hair is because all the stylists keep having their books open 3 months ahead. And it's just like, I woke up today and was like, I want to refix my hair and I want something different. And that's how I end up with braids. But like, you know, when you got to book a girl 3 years in advance, how am I supposed to know how I want my hair? Because how I thought I wanted my hair for Beyonce and how I'm wearing it is 2 different things. I was going to get blonde braids for Beyonce, but I honestly wanted to say that for my birthday. I feel like that's going to be real cute. So, what if I booked for that? I kind of have been sad. So, it's just like, I need to, yeah. So, I've been doing my own hair. I'm going to show y'all when I'm doing my makeup. Okay. I have a contour stick. It's another Fenty product. I am a Fenty girl. This is Mocha. She got a little bit darker though. Well, it looked better when before my tan. You can't really see it. You can see it a little bit. Literally a little bit. But that's the thing. Note to self. I need to get summer shades. Like my foundation is my summer. That foundation is my summer shade. But I got really tan. So it's not really as much as my summer shade as it usually is in the summer. I'm only doing light makeup though, for real. I'm only doing light makeup because I don't want to sweat my makeup off. And that actually happened to me once. I was in the club and I had a full face of makeup on. And I sweat the whole thing. I sweat the whole makeup off. Like I sweated all the makeup off. It was literally running down because it was so hot. So I will never do that again in the summer. Ever do that again. Where's my brush at then? Oh, here it is. So I will never do that again, but you know, it's a special occasion. It's around Yeezy's birthday, so gotta look good for my good sis, okay? And I'm gonna make some TikToks before. We go. So that's also why I'm kind of gonna make it a little early. But yeah, anyways, back to my rant. Do not live a life of regret. If there's anything that's on your heart today to do that. Like, start. And I get it. We live in a world, and I know even for me, I have anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety now about a lot of things that I never had anxiety about. And a lot of it stems from like social media and being and living in a world where you see everyone's opinion. You know, I grew up, and I be saying I grew up like I'm really like old, but like I'm millennial, but right there with like Gen Z. But I grew up in a world where there was no social media. Like I'm the last generation of what life before social media is like. Like I'm the last generation. Like, and I was just talking to my man about that yesterday. Like that's crazy. I'm the last generation that experienced life before social media. Like I remember when MySpace came out, I was in like 7th grade and my mom was like, you can't have a MySpace. And I think my mom had a MySpace, but like I was being sneaky and I got a MySpace. And then Facebook came out, I think me and my friends had started using MySpace, and MySpace was already out. But then Facebook came out when I was in 8th grade, and like everybody got on Facebook. And that was the first social media platform that we really use. Like me and Jada used to be on MySpace. I wish that I could find our page and like put it in here. Our MySpace page is lost, but like it's just so funny, right? Like we were the first group of kids that experienced social media, and we were in middle school. And I remember going home after every day, especially when Facebook got big and like all the kids was on Facebook before Instagram. And like we would go home and like go on Facebook. Like we didn't, on our phones, there was no apps. Like I didn't even have a cell phone in middle school. So there was no apps, right? Like, and I remember being in middle school, like in 6th grade, and we weren't even on social media. It was really calling your friends on your house phone. Like that's how you would see them, or you would just wait till the next day to see them, like to tell them whatever was going on. And like nights and like the minutes. It's just so many things that have changed in the last 15 years that is crazy. But for me to be in that space, that like the last group of people who grew up without social media, to social media is all we do now, the anxiety that comes around it, like the perfection that your life is on this little platter for people to see that don't even talk to you every day. You have to pick and choose what you show, if you're going to show your truth, or, you know what I'm saying, do the highlight reel thing where people just show their great points of life and never their flaws. And it's hard, but like, post your dream. There's real money to be made on social media. People become millionaires off of social media. But I can't even believe, like, when he said that, I was like, we are the last group to know what life was like before social media. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it wasn't even that long ago. I was in 6th grade 15 years ago. Maybe 17 now. Like, we're the last group. That's absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. I'm thinking if I should do some eyes. I don't really have to. But yeah, we're literally the last group. So I think about that, and it's like, so I know there's people out there that's like me, that's really always depicting if they should post or not, you know, doing that whole spill. Whatever. I'm telling you now, my whole approach is, it's either now or never. It's either me look at back at my life and woulda, coulda, shoulda, or me just do it and try to really embody who I want to be. I have really bad anxiety, but I really push through it a lot, because what's most important to me is living my purpose and living in my destiny. And I can't do that by not posting. So you better get on your Zoom, get on your TikTok, whatever. And yeah, y'all know I gotta put my lashes on off the camera. I'll be right back. You know what else I was thinking about off camera when I was doing my brows? Not my brow, when I was doing my lashes. I was thinking about, like, how crazy it really is to be the last group when it comes to, like, not having a life before social medias, before iPads. I remember when iPhone 4s were out, y'all. Like, and I can't even say I'm showing my age, because I'm only 26. So I'm not really showing my age. It's just that, like, I was a kid when it came out, but I remember. And it's crazy how now everybody got an iPad. Every baby got an iPad. Like, kids always know what iPads are. They may not know their letters, but they're going to know what iPad is. Like, that's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. But it also kind of speaks to, like, social media and where we're at. And that's why it's important to take social media breaks, though. Because, like, if that's all you know, and I'm even thinking about how, like, people always say that phrase, like, life is just moving so fast, ain't it? Like, oh my goodness, life just is going by. And I feel like when I was a kid, I never thought like that. Not because life wasn't going fast, but if you're consuming so much every day it's something, right? Like, before social media, you had to look on the news, or like we would go on media takeout. Like, my mom would go in there, so I would always go on media takeout too and see what was happening. But it wasn't even updated every day. That was the only way we were knowing what was going on in the pop culture world. But now it's at the tip of your thumbs. Every time something happens, you see it in the next 40 minutes. Like, that is crazy. So life, of course, is moving by fast. You consume so much, and I feel like that's why it's probably it's an uprise of things happening. Because of just that simple fact. We consume so much. Like, I'm not on Instagram right now. Like, I'm on it to post, but like, I'm not scrolling or anything. I'm just trying to declutter my mind. My mind's already cluttered and already filled with so much stuff from So.Fvshionable and like making it happen, that like my mind can no longer be cluttered with social media, what other people have gone on in their lives. Like, I can't do it anymore. I can't sit here and scroll and look at your baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. And I'm also kind of nosy. So Instagram particularly does not work for me anymore, because like, I'm kind of nosy. Like, I was watching I have this thing when I watch movies and I'm like, oh, I love this actor. Let me go look and see what those projects they have. Then I go look on their page, and then I'm looking at all this other stuff. Then I'm looking at their stylist page. Then I'm going to their friend page that's also an actor. Like, I'm always going down rabbit holes. I can no longer do the rabbit holes. I can no longer afford to look at other people's lives, you know what I'm saying, spending hours and hours, which I used to do. I can't do that no more. It's number one, unhealthy, and number two, all I'm doing is really just wasting time. Like, I don't got nothing else to do, so I had to stop doing it. So I'm not really on Instagram. Like, I'll post, you'll see me post, but like that's pretty much it, because I have other things to be worried about. And like people love TikTok. People say they spend hours on TikTok. I love TikTok too, but I don't know. I have a really healthy relationship with TikTok because I'm not so consumed by it. Like I like it when I go look at it, but like I don't be spending all day on it pretty much. I'm trying to do a little bit of bottom. What do you think I should do at bottom? This is a lip pencil job thing. What is this? I'm trying to find my little... I'm about to use this one. You like my voice? It turn you on. I like sexy red. Okay. But yeah, and then like, I just spend too much time on Twitter. I'm learning how to cut back on Twitter because I just love Twitter. Like, it just be so funny, so informational. Especially now, my Twitter's kind of curated to be like a lot of fashion. So I see a lot of high fashion stuff, and it's like kind of the only way I'd be in the know sometimes. So, but I am trying to learn how to also cut back from Twitter. Like, social media cannot be my life, even though it's like all I do for my business. Like, if your business is not on social media, you're dead wrong. People go do their eyes first because I always have like a little, they go back on my concealer and fix, so I be holding my eye. It ain't my, yeah, it looks a lot better. But yeah, so you need to have a balance, as your business also needs to be on social media. Like, you need to be on there, but balance. And that's why I be doing this. I do screen time on like iPhones so that once I reach my limit, that's it. I gotta let it go for the rest of the day and try again tomorrow. I know people do it with their kids, but you gotta do it for yourself sometime too. Your life goes by because you're staring at other people's lives. That's why you feel like you ain't doing nothing. Shoot, I know that was me for a while. Like, I'm so worried about what other people got going on because I'm nosy. That like I don't know what I got going on. My own life is just passing me by every day because I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I had to change that. And I had to say, yeah, we ain't gonna be like that no more. Especially Instagram. I feel like Instagram is kind of toxic too. It's just, I don't know. Something about me looking at your life on Instagram just no longer sits well with me. At least TikTok is a safe space. Just kidding. I don't know if it really is, but it seems people more humanized on TikTok. There's more humanized and, I don't know, more relatable content versus Instagram where it's perfection. Everybody's still looking perfect. People on Twitter sharing their thoughts, whether people ask for them or not. Teach his own, but I was like, man, my eyes look a little something. Y'all, I forgot to powder my eyes. I said powder like I'm old. I'm like, my eyes look really weird. Why is that? That's why. I'll go back and fix that real quick. But I still to say, live your dreams. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care what's the sacrifice. Do it. Because you only get to do this life once. Even if, you only get to do this life once. You only get to be this age once. Like, do it now while it's on your heart. Because once that desire goes away, it really is hard to kind of jump back in it. I need to powder my nose. That's my grandma used to say. I need to powder my nose. I need to bake. I remember that too. People used to say that. I don't even know if people even say that anymore. That's a crazy thing. And I don't bake a lot. Sometimes it makes me look ghostly. But yeah. I started my rant. I started my rant saying one thing, but like social media, I don't know. It's just so prevalent in our lives. Social media is so prevalent in every single thing we do, every move we make. It's all around social media. Like, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, like I said earlier, but it's the facts. I remember when I had to put CDs, when I had CDs, only CDs, when I made my mom take me to Target and Walmart to get a CD. Or I would go to the bookstores because they always had CDs at bookstores. I remember having a Walkman. Like, I was so happy to have a Walkman. I got it from like, I was in 5th grade. I was so happy. It was so cool. It was like the coolest thing to me to have a Walkman. Like, I thought I was the coolest girl. Now you have, and then I remember when I had my first iPod, like, it's crazy. I remember being so happy having my first iPod. My 16th birthday, I had like a little bit like a family get together for my 16th birthday. My birthday cake was an iPod because I loved iPods. Started loving technology. That's so funny. Like, that's where we are. And the cake was so good and it was so nice. It was marble cake. My mom knows I love marble cake. But yeah, that's just where we are now. It's crazy, isn't it? Man. So I hope that this video has helped you get ready while doing makeup. My makeup looks better than it did last time, don't y'all think? I hope this video, this get ready with me, has helped you align yourself again. Because sometimes we all get out of alignment and it's okay. We're human. And it's about giving yourself grace. Another Fenty product. That's about giving yourself some grace. You're human. And that's what I'm learning. Is that, like, you know, I used to be really mad at myself when I needed to take a break, when I would be upset or whatever, and I just needed time off. Like, I would be mad at myself and I would be like, oh, I'm missing out, blah, blah, blah. But, like, you got to give yourself grace. Grace is when you just know that you deserve it and you can't make yourself feel bad about it. So I give myself a lot more grace now. Not every day, not all the time, and I still probably should give myself more, but I'm still a work in progress. I'm not going to do a lip yet. Well, maybe I will. I just wanted to just do my face first. You like my voice? It turn you on. This ain't nothing. Wait till you see it in these jeans. What I will do, though, is set my face. This is a Maybelline. It's one of the best ones I've ever gotten. That's why I still use it and I keep rebuying it. Like, my makeup's gonna last all night, y'all. And it's 4 o'clock. It's a little wet though, but it dries matte. It's still, that's probably too close to my face. You like my voice? I gotta stop saying that. Okay, let's see. I just was holding my edges down. Okay. I haven't decided what color. At 2 o'clock in the morning and you're just so tired that you are like, whatever it looks like is what it's gonna be. I need to fix this area. I have this burn mark from Jamaica. Y'all, I will never wear a wig again. In Jamaica, the glue burnt through on my scalp and it hurt. It was hurting so bad. It was hurting so bad and it left a scar. It looks awful. Literally looks kind of awful. And the worst part is that it's like where my hairline kind of is. So it makes it even harder to like try to blend it. It gets on my nerves. So I just put a little there and I just kind of pat that in. That's pretty much the best I got for that area. But it's so annoying. Because it don't blend in. It looks stupid. That's the only thing about wearing makeup. Like, it don't be looking how I really be wanting to look. I think it looks pretty good. This is just gonna... That's why it's hard to wear. I don't be wearing makeup in the summer. Not for real no more. Because I just gotta blend it in a lot. And now look, I'm covering it and it don't... Ugh. It's gonna have to be what it is. I guess you can't. It don't look that bad. That's why I do be wearing wigs in the summer. Because you could just hide it. Okay. No lip right now. But this makeup is 10 out of 10 though. What y'all think? I look real cute, right? And I'm back every Wednesday. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like my makeup. I'm about to get dressed to go out for the night. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Remember, every Wednesday I drop a new video. So turn them notifications on so you know when I have a new video on my channel. And I love y'all so much. And I know that y'all are watching these and also following your dreams. So let's just build our community of dreamers who are going after everything they want. I want to see your journey too. If y'all have a YouTube video where you're documenting it, drop it below. And on my weekly vlog, I will talk more about my dreams and get in more details as my day-to-days go. Because I'm changing my life. My life has already been changed. And I claim this on every video, but something spectacular is going to happen by the end of the year. I already know it. And it's going to be in an amazing way. So I'm excited. Hasn't happened yet, but it's on the way. So watch my videos. You may see it in real time. Alright, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye bye.